Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing my new car tour. As you guys know, I got a new car. My car before this was a 2018 Hyundai Tucson, and I loved that car, especially when I bought it. It was perfect for what I needed. But you know, my family has grown since then, and it's probably gonna grow more in the future. Also, I just really was sick of having such a small, like, crossover type SUV type car. I couldn't fit much in the trunk after the stroller was in there, and then with both of the girls' car seats, there wasn't room. There wasn't any room to grow in that car, and the list goes on. I loved that car, but it just was not big enough. That's just simply what it was. I did upgrade to a 2017 Toyota Highlander, which is an SUV. It is an 8-seater vehicle. This girl she's very cranky right now, so she just wants to be with her mommy. And she wants to play with my keys. So yeah, anyways, this is a certified pre-owned vehicle. I did not buy brand new. My last car I bought brand new, but I kind of didn't feel it was necessary this time, especially because this came with such good warranties. And I also purchased an extra warranty as well on this car. I was able to trade in my Tucson, and they paid off the rest of the loan, which was great, so I don't have any like money rolling over. Shout out to the salesman who sold me this car. He was so helpful, so patient. He was a great salesman. I am so happy with all of the space in this car. This car literally has everything I wanted. It is legitimately my dream mom car. I've always wanted either a Honda Pilot or a Toyota Highlander, and I did actually end up looking at the Pilot and driving it, and I just didn't like it compared to this, and I hear that this is a way better car in comparison to the Honda Pilot. So yes, I went ahead and I got it, and I'm so happy that I have literally my dream car. I could never want anything more. It has everything. I'm going to keep this car until it no longer works anymore. This is going to be my car for the years to come, for the girls to grow up and, you know, drive in this car. And yeah, super exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys a car tour. Without further ado, let me show you guys my new car. So here is the front. It is a beautiful white color. I am obsessed with it. I love the white. I always love either gray, black, or white cars, and I've never had a white one, so I'm super excited to have a white car this time. This is an SUV, for those of you who do not know, but it's pretty darn large. And then from the front to the back, the model of this, or like the trim, is the XLE all-wheel drive. It is so pretty. I am obsessed with this car. The girls are over there hanging out. Hazel's just playing in the stroller, and Graceland's watching a video. So when you open up, this is what you see. The car is on right now because it's way too hot to not have air going in the car, but this is basically what you see. It is so pretty inside. It has this gray on here and this like black and gray leather. The seats are gray leather. I've never had leather before, but I love it, and I love the way that the gray looks. I think it looks so nice, and it's so comfy too, the leather. I'm absolutely loving it. First of all, there's so much room in this car. I don't really know if you can tell. I'm not even sure how to like show you guys how much room is up here. It's a little hard to show how much room is actually up in the front seat, but there's so much room. Like even with Graceland, or actually Hazel's behind me, even with Hazel's car seat behind me, I can still recline and push it back, and I have tons of knee room, but I like to drive with my knees like pretty darn close up on the dash, so it's not like a huge thing. But there's so much room, like there's so much room, which is exactly what I wanted. So this is an overview of the like front dash area. So up here we have like the touch screen. This car doesn't come with Apple CarPlay, which is something I really wanted, but it does come with its own like version, I guess. So it has navigation, it has audio, it has phone messages, all like the stuff that comes with Apple CarPlay. It's just like, I guess, Toyota's version of it. Everything is touch on here. This car has a lot of like cool features to it that I honestly haven't discovered yet. The little time thingy is up there. And then you come down here, you have your basic control. I can control the rear temp from up here, which is really nice. And also I'll show you guys in a minute how much I love the rear temp, like where they're placed in the car. And then this is pretty cool. This is like a little area. It goes all the way to the passenger side. So this is all open room that you can store your stuff. So the cord comes from down there and then comes up through there, which is nice. So you don't have like the cord all tangled up, even though I have it tangled up right now. Also, forgot to show you guys, it does obviously have a backup camera. There's some more outlets. This is like, I don't even know, an aux outlet, and then who knows, just a bunch of different outlets, and then a bunch of different like driving options for the car. We have the heated seats, so of course I had to get the heated seats. This is just the left, this is the right seat. Coming up to over here, it has a lot of different features. It has the blind spot monitor detection. I don't know what power mode means. So something new I'm not used to. I've never had this in a car, but basically when I stop at a light, if I push on the brake, it like the engine shuts off. So the car stops running, but then it turns right back on. As soon as you let go of the brake, it turns right back on. So this is like a thing for, I think, gas saving, like it saves gas in your car or something. I'm not really sure. All of these options I can turn on or off. I'm not quite sure how I like it yet, but I think if it probably saves some money, I'll probably keep it on. I just need to get used to it because I'm not used to my car just like, it honestly kind of feels like your car's stalling. You rarely notice it, especially if you have like the music up loud. You don't even notice it at all. But I'm really not used to that. So I'll have to get used to it. But like I said, it's a cool function. I don't know what else. It has like a speed warning, I guess. It can tell you when you're speeding. It has like the lane detection thing where if you are going into the lane, it like yells at you. I think I already had said that, but yeah, pretty cool. A lot of different neat settings. This is the steering wheel. Over here we have some random stuff. I don't know, you guys. I haven't even looked at the manual. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what you would put in there. I didn't even know that was there. You can call, like press the button to make calls, and the volume. You know, I feel like this is just standard on a lot of cars now. Over here, you see the passenger. You guys, I love these seats. They are beautiful. Like they're so soft. Like they feel amazing. I love them. And it's gonna be really easy to clean off like spills off of these because it's not gonna soak into them. So that's really nice. I hope I can take good care of these seats so that they last long. And then the middle console right here is huge. I love how big it is. So it just like slides open like that. And then this part, oh yeah, that part slides down too. So you have this, you can move this thing back and forth. I'm not sure how well you can see in here. It probably just looks like a black hole. I don't think you can tell. Oh yeah, you can see how deep it goes, but you could actually fit like a person here if you wanted to, like elbow deep. So yeah, this is nice because it's nice and spacious for all of your belongings, whatever you want to have in there. Just have your mirror, you have your passenger mirror. This is just also, you know, obviously the mirror. It's nothing special. This up here, I don't really understand what this is. I think it's so you can see everyone in the back seat. Like you can see what's going on back there instead of turning your head, but then like it doesn't stay. So I don't, oh wait, you can get it to stay. Oh, that's cool. And then you can put like your sunglasses in there. And then this is just lights, obviously. I don't even know what the 1, 2, 3 is. I'm unsure. This open is for the sky roof. My old car had the whole roof glass, which was really cool. But I mean, that was such an extra thing. Like that was not necessary, but it was really cool when it rained and stuff. Grayson like loved to look out the roof, and so did Hazel. But this one's a lot smaller, so you know, it opens and it closes, and then you can like push the roof up a little bit so that it's just cracked, you know, whatever. I don't even know if this is closed. I don't think it is. Is it closed? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm still like learning how to work this car. I really have no idea. And then it just has a little window where you can shut it. This is so silly, but I love the look of these seats, like the shape of them. Really nice. And they are powered, like the seats are powered to move back and forward. It also came with the weather mats too, which is really nice, so I don't have to buy new ones. You can totally see the dash way better from this angle. You can see how this comes all along there. Yeah, you can definitely see everything way better from this angle. So that is the front. And then we move into the back. And here, there's 3 seats back here. So here's an overview of the back. So spacious back here. So spacious. I actually have that seat pushed back way far right now. It doesn't even need to be that far back. Like I normally would have it way more up. But since I had Hazel, I pushed it back so she would fit in my lap up there. But yeah, there's tons of room. Hazel's car seat. And then the middle seat. So here's looking into the back seat just so you guys can get a better view of the middle seat. And then over there is obviously Gigi's seat. And also I love Graceland's seat because these cup holders can actually be like tucked in so they're not sticking out. And then it gives the person that's sitting in the middle right here more room. So that's neat. And as you guys can see, like Hazel's car seat doesn't even take up the whole seat. I am loving this car seat for space saving. It's been really nice. And then there's tons of room down here on the floor. Kind of moved my seat so you guys can see more realistically like the room in the car in the back seat. So there's tons of room between like Hazel's car seat and mine. And there's tons of room for people to get in, to enter into the middle seat if someone's sitting there. Also just more room for Graceland to just get in there comfortably without the seat like right up against her. So yeah, love that. I do have my little seat protectors. Highly recommend these, you guys. They keep your seats nice and clean and they don't get ruined from your kids' dirty shoes. And my girl's got long legs. If I were to take these off eventually, there is like a little pocket that you can like store stuff in. And then from the middle console, like in the front, this is the temperature gauge for the back. So one thing I love about this car is that there's air coming out of the ceiling. I have never had that before in a car other than in my parents' minivan when I was a child. And I remember how nice it felt having that air like blast down on you on a hot day. So I've always dealt with it on the floor and it never gets to kids, especially when you have a kid that is rear facing in a car seat. They will never get any air. It gets so hot, I swear, for kids and babies in car seats. I always feel so bad. So I am so excited to have the air. It literally just blasts right down on them, like right in their seats, and it's been so nice already. Like Graceland, her hair's like blowing from the nice cool air. It's been really nice. So not only do they have air up here, there's also more air in the back for the third row of seating as well, because there is a third row in this car. There is a little temperature gauge back here where they can control the temperature, or I can, but I can do it from the front as well. But when they're a little older, you know, they'll be able to control this. This is super cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a freaking plug in this car. Like I can plug the tablet into charge, and then there's also 2 more like USB, which is insane. I've never had a car with a literal plug in it. Like what the heck, you could plug anything in. So it has the automatic trunk that opens. This trunk is ginormous, which is exactly what I wanted. So with the third row, it's actually folded down right now because we don't need to use it right now. But if we ever do need to, let's say we have more kids or we have just other people riding in our car, you literally just pull these straps up and pull this one up. And then you have 3 more seats in the back. So I'm gonna take Graceland's car seat out so I can show you guys this, like how you get into the third row. We cannot access the third row from like here unless someone literally dove over with the car seats in, which is fine, like that's not a big deal. We probably will rarely ever have anybody in the third row right now. And if we did, we might like move the seats around. Like if we had people in the third row, we might like move this seat to the third, so that this can easily have access to the back, and then the 2 more people can fit back there if we ever needed to. I really don't think we would though, but you never know. So there's definitely options though with this car. So I'm gonna take her car seat out, and as you guys see, the leather is already dented from the car seat, but that is fine. So we do have a middle console is here. It's just a basic one, you know, just a spot for the drinks. You can set something up here. So basically, if we didn't have a car seat in this seat, we would just push this lever right here. It brings this down, this slides forward, and you have access to the back row. and this is the 3 seats. In case any of you guys are like looking into getting this car, I just want to kind of do it in detail to show you, but I can easily get back here. I'm 5'10". I'm a big girl, so yeah, I can easily get back here though, as you can see. So at a first glance, it looks like there's not enough leg room. Like, my legs are coming way further up than the seats sit back, but there is a solution to that, so I will show you guys. Pretend I'm in the back seat and I'm sitting there and my legs are squashed. This whole seating can move like wherever. So as you can see, it's a little bit more up than the other one. Both of these sets of seats can move. That one can move too, and then it gives you extra leg room back here. And like I said, you can do the same with that seat. These look super funny right now, but these do come up, like these headrests. They're just obviously tucked down because they're gonna be mostly tucked down for the most part. But yeah, and there's also cup holders back here, and then there's also cup holders on that side. So yeah, nice spacious seating arrangement. This just slides and then you just click it back up. And then also with the seats up, there's still tons of trunk room, which is important. In this car, if you guys remember, this was the first car that I like bought on YouTube. It had the same like setting to it, like option, but there was like no trunk room after you put the 3rd row up. Also, I believe this, oh yeah, this flips up as well. And you can put like little things down there. I don't know. So that flips up. And then when you're not using the seat, what in the hell? That just scared the fuck out of me. Okay, apparently these can recline. I did not know that. I went to go pull it to put them back down. I guess they can, oh my gosh, they can recline backwards. I don't know, I thought those couldn't move. I guess you can put them at different, yeah, you can put them at different levels. So these back seats recline too. I did not know that. I was trying to show, there, I was trying to do that. I was trying to put the seats back down to show that you just pull it and then it goes back down and then you have your ginormous trunk again. So I went ahead and put my stroller in here so you guys can see how much more room. In my old car, it was the stroller, a little bit of room on top, and then whatever you could shove under the stroller. Okay, before I forget, another thing that I discovered actually after I bought the car is that it has built-in sunshades right here. So basically you just pull them up and you tuck them in at the top and it's a sunshade. You don't have to deal with like the suction cup ones, and then you just pull it back down and it goes right back into the window. I guess I forgot to mention this, but there's also cup holders in the back seat doors as well. All right, so that is my new car. I'm obsessed with it. It is amazing. Like, I love it. If you're looking into getting a Toyota Highlander, I have the 2017. It's also all-wheel drive, so that's really nice. In the winter and just whatever, you never know. It's really a lot easier to get yourself out of a situation where you might be stuck when you have all 4 wheels going instead of the 2. Look at my mom over there being grandma of the year. She's such a good grandma. Anyways, so yeah, I highly recommend this car if you're choosing this over the Honda Pilot. I definitely say go look at both of them, test drive both of them, and weigh out your options. But I know these are 2 competitors like on the market, and I definitely picked the Highlander, like with no doubt. I knew as soon as I saw the Pilot, honestly, I was like, okay, never mind. I love my Highlander. I'm so happy with it. I think I've said that like 1,000 times. Okay, so that is gonna be it. Hazel's getting fussy, so I gotta go and I don't wanna blabber too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you are not already, and also make sure that you turn on the notifications so that you get notified every single video. Does she want me?
Can I see your license and registration, miss?
I just said she's probably gonna want me.
Can I see your license and registration, miss?
Look how excited she gets when she sees me.
You were doing 5 minutes over the speed limit. This is our junior deputy.
I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of you who have supported me through the years and have watched me grow. It's been really amazing watching myself grow, but it's also really fun and cool that I've gotten to share it with all of you wonderful people out there who have been so loving and supportive. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.